This meeting is being recorded.
Hello everyone. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
So we have with us Nazia and Faria.
Hi.
Hi. Where's the energy? There's no energy coming out. Like, hello, are you excited?
Yeah.
Yes.
Still no energy. Are you excited?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the energy I'm looking forward. So we'll maintain this energy, we'll maintain this momentum, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let's do the icebreaker. Let's do the introduction session. I'll start with myself. I am Isha Kapila. I am in my late 30s now. I'm married for 10 years. I have a 7-year-old son. I am a working professional. I work as a energy transition consultant in an MNC. Now, I know that's a heavy word. What does energy transition consultant mean? Basically, in energy transition, we advise big corporates how to go to the low carbon energy sources. Like you've heard the buzzwords, renewables energy, decarbonization, net zero, all those stuff. Very exciting projects. And I do within the organization. So more about myself is I recently, not so recently, relocated back to India. I was in Abu Dhabi for nearly 10 years. I was working there with my family and I've recently moved back to India because of family issues and everything. So, but I'm very happy with the decision. I love moving back to India because that's always was my base. And three things I'm highly passionate about. One is climate change, and I'm working in that field. So, second thing I'm passionate about is music. I just love music. Any kind of music is my passion, except for the pop, which is going on these days. No, never. So I'm more into classical. And the third thing I am highly passionate about is helping others. So because of my passion of helping others, I have transitioned slowly into this coaching industry. Right. So I was going through a rough patch in my life. So we have a lot of rough patches in life. So one is always a moment where you say, done with this. I want to move on. I want to start something new. I want to just, there's a reset button, no, not the restart button. I would say there's a reset button where you want to just reset your life from a point where you want to move on and let everything in the past settle. And I said, fine, I don't want to go back in the past. Let's just do a reset button. So something happened in my life which made me push that reset button. And because of that, instead of going outwards and finding out answers outside in the world, I actually moved inwards. So I started searching my soul. What's the true purpose of my life? What am I actually doing? Is it going in depression or going in the victim mode, being guilty all the time, or being like, why is it happening to me? Instead of doing all this, I just started searching my soul. And the answers came from within. I actually found the purpose of my life. And because I was so passionate about helping others, I started moving out in terms that there are so many people around me who are not even aware of what exactly they want in their life. They're so confused. So my whole sole purpose of life became to go out and help as many people as I can. And that's how I entered in this coaching industry. I encountered Arfeen Khan's videos, and then slowly I enrolled into the coaching program. And here am I in front of you. So that was more about me. I'll pass the ball on to you all. So tell me about yourself, where you're from, what made you join this course, what are you passionate about? Anyone?
I can start. My name is Nazia Sayed. I have just turned 40 and I am a single mom. I'm a working professional. I've been working in the learning and development industry for almost 17 years now. I have had to restart my career after having a baby because I think in the whole corporate sector, at least 10 years back, the acceptance of new moms was far less. So I had to restart my entire career. But I did well for myself. But I think in the personal front, I took a big hit because there were a lot of things that were not working out. And eventually I got divorced with my partner. And now I'm alone with two of my kids. I The past 3 years were very difficult on me, and I really questioned myself a lot. I went into depression, came out of it, and then eventually I just wanted to take charge of my life. And I thought one of the best ways to do it is undergo a process that will help me rediscover myself, and that's what the program talked about. So I wanted to rediscover myself and like you said, reset and start your life. That's what I intend to do. Things that I'm passionate about, I'm very passionate about hosting parties and calling people over and having fun time with them. And that is something that I really love doing, and then apply a lot of myself in that whenever I have to do it. So I do that. I Another thing that I'm passionate about, just like you, is helping people out. So that's one of the things that I really love doing, and I would want to be where you are in future, hopefully.
Hopefully. So Nazia, where are you basically located?
I'm in Bangalore.
You're in Bangalore, and you said you have two kids.
Yes.
A boy and a girl. Or
Uh, I have an elder daughter who's 12 and son who's 5.
okay, great. Arya.
Hi, Isha. Hi, Nazia. Well, something about myself is like I'm Faria Zubair. I'm based in Mumbai and have a husband and a daughter, 13-year-olds. Like Nazia said, I'm also 40 now. Reached that peak of 40. But like 40 years had been a real struggle after my marriage. Not before that. I was like in a very comfort zone. And I was like brought up in a very conservative Muslim family where daughters were taught properly and everything. They were like taken care. But to say like to have a career or that was not a mental bent I was, brought up with. So I was with I am like qualified as HR, MBA in HR, and I'm also a graphologist and do handwriting analysis and graphotherapy with people. But as such, I've never worked in. I'm like more of a homemaker than going out for 9 to 5 jobs. So, but after my marriage, I had a very rough patch with my relationship and everything. And it continued a lot. I was like having a matlab, my mental balance were also like losing in, and my health was also suffering with all that. Relationship problems were coming in. And then financial problems also cropped up. And this COVID period was very, very, difficult for us to handle. Then I think I went into depression, and yes, definitely I had to take medical help for all that. Now I'm a little better, but still I think I can do more for myself in life. I can be, my since daughter has grown up now, she can manage herself, and now I can give time to myself and become have some my own career and take up my own passion. Like I am like a graphologist. I love calligraphy, I love painting, I love something doing with creativity and all. So I thought I should rediscover myself, know myself, and get out of this uh, mental block that I can't do anything. I just want to prove that yes, I am worthy of something and become something in life and be financially independent, basically.
Hmm.
So here I am to rediscover myself. I hope I do that well in this.
So awesome. Faria, since childhood, I was fascinated about graphology. And when I was young, I actually started learning, but I couldn't cope up because it was a hobby. It wasn't, it was like, since childhood, your parents are always like, study, study, study. This is a hobby you can pursue later. And that later never came. So graphology was always like, I want to do it, but never got a chance. But good, you'll motivate me to take up.
Sure.
And we have two creative people here. One organizes creative parties. I would love to visit your party one day.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you love painting. Even I love painting. I like drawing mandalas and then coloring them. So it gives me like some peace of mind when I'm coloring or drawing some mandalas.
Actually, I wanted to do MFA and BFA, like bachelor's in fine arts, but my dad and what I said now, it was like conservative daughters are supposed to be a doctor or a teacher or something professional, and this painting business was like, kya painter banogi, artist banogi. It was that sort of a mentality, and my father was just definitely not matlab went towards this side. But he did say कि हाँ ठीक है, अगर तुम्हारा हो जाता है तो हम करा देंगे, and whatever you have to do it in Lucknow. You are not supposed to get out of the city.
Oh, you were from Lucknow, so after marriage you moved to Mumbai.
Yeah, I moved to Mumbai after my marriage, since my husband's job is here. So,
Okay. Well, Lucknow is a beautiful city. I've been there. I love the food of Lucknow. It's amazing.
Amazing, right? Lucknow food is definitely amazing. It's a very different cuisine, and I don't think so any other state match that cuisine.
No, absolutely. And every people you come across in Lucknow, you talk to, there's such a beautiful way of communicating. That's language, of Lucknow, that pure Urdu. I just love that language.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, as you know, it's a 10-week program, and we will be hitting every week with something new would be coming up. So since we have two creative people, let me assure you that this entire journey will be very, very creative. Every week you will be discovering something in a creative way, of course. Let me talk through the program itself. So when people say it is structured program for your transformation, I find this word structured very boring because it's as if like you're going into a course or something. But trust me, this is no course. It is more, it is one of the fun activities, or the funnest, the most fun part you will discover in your 10 weeks. So the first part is called discovering yourself. Okay, so this is about getting in and knowing what your core is, right? How your personalities are developed, what's your actually thought process, how are you behaving, and why are we behaving the way we are behaving. Okay, the first part talks about this. The second part is about how we've been coded since our childhood, right? Why are we behaving in a way? What is stopping us from achieving the certain outcomes we've always longed for? So the second part would be discovering that and removing all those learning process we had since childhood. So we will relearn things there. Third part is about outcomes. All other people can also call it goal setting. So we will be working towards our outcomes. What we want in our life, 1 year down the line, 3 years down the line, 5 years down the line, right? And the fourth part would be unleashing yourself. So in order to achieve those goals, what actions we need? How do we really want to jump and actually get those goals? Realistic, right? And finally, it's creating a vision board for yourself. Clear? If you have any doubts, just let me know. If you have any questions, just ask. Everything clear?
Yeah.
Great. So we'll meet for the first activity, which is the most important, and trust me, most fun activity of this entire 10-week journey. So let's meet in the next activity. Great?
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.